Hey guys, Joe here, and I'm just doing a Tech Talk video today, and it will be about tires. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, why is that technically tech? Well, technically it's tech because it's a very important part of a vehicle. It's actually the single most important part in getting your power down. People say, oh, you have to have the right rear end ratio, you have to have this, you have to have that. What most people don't even consider is that 3,700 pounds of car is sitting on roughly 48 square inches of rubber. And that's all you have connecting you to the ground. You could have the best brakes in the world. You can have the biggest engine in the world. It doesn't matter if your contact patch is completely wrong. So let's go over a couple of simple things to look at on a tire. So I'm just gonna put some stuff up here. That's one way I'm gonna use the pillar being in the video. But let's start with tire size. For example, if you have a 245 40 ZR19, which is what was standard on this car. Let's break down those numbers. 245, that is the width of the tire in millimeters. That means from one side to the other is 245 millimeters. It's 10 millimeters in a centimeter and 2.5 centimeters to an inch. So, taking that into account, 245 millimeters is just under 25 centimeters. 25 centimeters is 10 inches. Technically, the rims are considered 9.5 inch on this car because you have some overlay for the sidewall. Moving on to the second number, the 40. The 40 indicates the size of the sidewall. In this case, it's 40% of 245 millimeters. And because I'm driving and don't feel like doing the number in my head, it will go right there. R means radial construction. Pretty much all tires nowadays, unless you're going with a vintage tire for an old car and you get it from like Coker Tire or something, has radial design to it. It also has steel belts in it versus the old school way where there were no steel belts in the tires, and that's why they exploded so easy. When looking at that ZR, the Z is the speed rating of the tire because that is speed rated up to 200 miles an hour. Most cars will never get to that speed. Even this car can't. My car is rated for 167 miles an hour. Theoretically, it's limited to 155. Theoretically. The last number on the sidewall is the size of the tire itself. In this case, they're 19 inches. My car came equipped with a 19-inch rim, so it has a 19-inch tire. Your size may vary. So that's how you read the sidewall. One last thing to keep in mind, guys. If you are going to change your tires, you should always change all four if possible. Now, if you've been rotating your tires with your oil changes, or at least doing a rotation on a schedule, your tires should have all worn evenly. If they aren't wearing evenly, you need to take a look at the suspension, things like that. If you're only going to replace 2 tires, you need to put the new tires on the back of the car. It's a very common misconception that people think just because your car is front-wheel drive, you should put the new tires on the front. That is very, very dangerous to do. And here's why. Regardless if your engine is in the front powering the front wheels, in the middle powering all 4 wheels, or in the back powering the rear wheels, your rear wheels are your traction wheels. Your front tires in the rain or in the snow push all the crap out of the way, and the back tires are what keep you going straight. You can go to Goodyear, Falcon, Pirelli, any website you want to, and double check me on this, but I'm telling you the truth. Put your newer tires on the back. If the tire difference is that great though, please get a cheaper tire and replace all 4. So I know I kind of jumped around in here, and that's mostly due to the editing, but I hope that you learned a few things. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment, ask me any questions you want to, especially when it comes to safety items. I'll answer them all. I'm not the end-all be-all expert on this stuff, but I have had a lot of high-performance cars, and I have had a lot of experience with tires. So if I can help you, I'd be more than happy to. So leave me that comment. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And as a favor to me, every time the videos load up and you're not one of my subscribers, you're gonna see a little red bar down there that says subscribe. Did you know that if you click on that thing, which is like straight down there, it will go away. You will never have to click it again. So why don't you just click it now? Did you click it? Anyways, I'll see you later.